Oof. Welcome to the Singing City. I am Shade, and I don't really ever play horror games, and this is apparently a Lovecraftian horror style game. So I'm not really sure what's gonna be in it, but let's give it a shot, I guess. So we are a detective of some sorts. Oh, shh. Just want to open it. Gunpowder, coal springs, shell casings. Okay.
Hope I never have to use it. But something tells me I will.
Dear Mr. Charles Reed, as you requested, I've researched the outburst of hysteria and visions in the city of Oakmont, Mass. In the city of Oakmont, Mass. It turns out that your assumptions were correct. Such cases are indeed more frequent here. Men and women from across the country are drawn to Oakmont, haunted by visions similar to yours. The city drowning. The presence of something great, yet unknown. As luck has it, I believe we have stumbled upon the source of your ailment, and the person who might help you with it. Prepare yourself, then come to Oakmont as soon as you can. Well, I will meet you here to help you on your way. Cordially, Johannes van den Berg. Johannes van der Berg. Okay. Facebook. Proceed to activate. Side cases, completed cases. Rusty welcome. E for more information. Mind's eye. Let's get to it when we get to it. Holding camera. Key evidence collected. Can we pick up some more stuff?
Never trust a tourist advertisement.
Oakmont, Monolith Natural Park is waiting for you.
Now get out!
Oh, I'm sorry. Trying to get out.
At
There we
last, Mr. Charles Reed. What a pleasure to finally meet you in the flesh.
Nice to meet you.
Johannes van der Berg, at your service. I did promise to meet you the moment you arrived.
Ah, much obliged, Mr. Vanderberg. I guess I didn't expect you to mean so literally.
Please call me Johannes. But where are my manners? Welcome to the proud city of Oakmont. Alas, now is not its finest hour. though it is its most important.
Nice suit.
That's an eye-catching suit.
Thank you, Mr. Reed. A mere flood is no excuse for one to abandon one's style.
I take it you're a big fan of yellow.
Well, I have a particular weakness for it. Call it a personal quirk.
Well, about my
You
problem.
said you know someone who can help me with my problem. The visions have been getting worse.
Such vividness of dreams is not uncommon here in Oakmont. By chance, the man I spoke of, Robert Throgmorton, is already at the port. He has dedicated a lot of time and effort to investigate this issue. Alas, I fear he has a more pressing matter on his hands.
What is the deal with the city?
Reaching Oakmont was no easy task. Most maps I've found didn't mark it, and this rickety packet ship is the only one that sailed here. Why is that?
Oakmont is no ordinary place. Its unique geographical position and the flood, a recent natural disaster, make it nigh impossible to reach. But you made it, Mr. Reed. I'm sure the tides of fate would have brought you here one way or another.
Flood?
Tell me about this flood.
It began 6 months ago. Storms raged for several weeks, and the water has risen ever higher without receding. Now the city is cut off from the mainland. I must say I rather like it, despite the inconvenience. Atmosphere, you know?
Where is Robert Throgmorton?
How can I find Mr. Throgmorton?
Don't worry, you can't miss him. Throgmorton tends to stand out from the crowd.
What's Robert Throgmorton like?
Tell me a little about Mr. Throgmorton.
A remarkable creature. Scion of a robust bloodline. A philanthropist, a scholar, and the patron of the famous Oakmont University. A man of great ambitions and even greater ego. Do not make him wait.
I need somewhere to stay.
I'll need a place to lay my head while I'm here. Any recommendations?
Fear not. I've already feathered a nest for you. There's a room in your name at the Devil's Reef Hotel. Here's the key.
Sounds charming.
Don't judge
Devil's
a book
Reef,
by
yeah.
its cover, Mr. Reed.
Very charming. How do I get to Devil's Reef? Oh yeah, what do you do here?
How do you fill your days, Mr. Vanderberg?
I host a philosophy club for the like-minded intelligentsia, gathering seeds of thought like moths drawn to a flame.
Does Oakmont really have much of a market for philosophy these days?
There is no consciousness without pain, Mr. Reed. No better moment for clarity than times of hardship.
How do I get to Devil's Reef?
What's the best way to get around Oakmont? I'd like to drop my things at the hotel.
Most locals go by foot or by boat. I've got the latter sorted for you. There's one waiting outside the port.
You're too kind, Johannes. Can you steer me towards the Devil's Reef?
Take this map. I've marked the hotel and a few other key places.
What else did you mark on the map?
Other places? Like what?
You're a private eye, yes? Well, I've highlighted the police station, city archive, newspaper, places you'll need to get to the truth. This city is insular, its ways mysterious. No one will take you by the hand, so you better know where to turn in search of a lead.
Okay, goodbye.
That's it for now, I think. Thanks for helping me get my bearings.
No. The pleasure was mine, Mr. Reed.
Oh, before you go, how can I get in touch with you later?
Don't worry about that. I'm the kind of man who finds you.
That is not comforting. Okay. Where do we go? Do we just continue down the pier? Oh, there's a guy here. No, he doesn't want to talk. Okay. Okay. One insane dude spotted already. Can't even get to him. These guys are waiting for me,
I
right?
don't care about your petty excuses. No one leaves the port until my son is found, and that is final.
Excuse me. Are you Robert Throgmorton?
I am, but not interested. Go away.
The name's Charles Reed. I'm a private investigator, just arrived from Boston. I was told you might be able to help me.
Private investigator, you say? Well, perhaps we can help each other.
What happened to your son?
If I may ask, what happened to your son?
Why do you care? What's your angle, outsider?
Well, like I said, I'm a PI. Finding people is kind of my specialty.
Is it? Well, Albert was part of a deep-sea expedition I commissioned. This useless fool over here says he found Albert washed ashore in a lifeboat. Says he was barely conscious, out of his mind, talking gibberish in some other language. That he even tried to bite him.
And you don't believe him?
Complete malarkey. I know my Albert. I raised him strong and smart, the best of his kind. It couldn't have been him. Albert's disappearance is the work of Innsmouthers, mark my words.
Yeah, your features are unusual. The first thing I thought when I saw it was, that's a monkey.
Please forgive the question, but I've never met a man quite like you before.
That's because no man measures up to the Throgmorton lineage. Proud and powerful blood flows through our veins. My father united with a certain royal family, which has blessed all our offspring with these exquisite features.
That sounds more like incest to me, but okay. Who are the Innsmouthers?
I take it you're not the biggest fan of these Innsmouthers.
Those fish-faced freaks have overrun this city since the police burned Innsmouth to the ground. But now, those filthy migrants occupy half this damned city. The port, Grimhaven Bay, Salvation Harbor, the shells. They are everywhere.
So they're just refugees.
Hardly. They've taken work from the local fishermen. They stir and agitate against us, the Throgmorton family. We are the pillar of this community, not to mention that crime rates have skyrocketed. Simply speaking, they are a big stinking pile of trouble.
Okay, well, what do you know about the visions?
I've heard you're the man to speak to about visions, outbreaks of hysteria. I'm trying to get to the bottom of it myself.
Another newcomer with another problem. Yes, I know what you speak of.
Can I ask you a few questions?
How dare you? My son Albert is missing, and no one in this Innsmouth-ridden city will do a damn thing. But yes, let's talk about your dreams.
I can try to find Albert.
Mr. Throgmorton, let me help you. I'm rather good at tracking down missing people. I'll find Albert.
What makes you think you can do it? Oakmont is not exactly friendly to new arrivals.
Let's just say I tend to see things that others miss. And anyway, what have you got to lose? Sounds like you could use every man you can get.
Vera. You have a point, newcomer.
Vera?
Sorry, did you just say Vera? What does that mean?
You had better get used to the Oakmont dialect, outsider. That is, if you want to fit in. It is a fascinating blend. Vera means fine. I was saying, we have a deal.
I see. Thank you.
Also, why is it that all these towns or cities or whatever are always so non-friendly to newcomers in these shit, what's the term? Like, who was the writer of Cthulhu again? Like this whole style of atmosphere. I can't. The word escapes me. Yeah, it's always the same thing. So tell me more about the
I
case.
need to know more about what happened to Albert.
Dane, did you not listen at all? I already told you everything. After leaving on the expedition, Albert was found on the shore in a lifeboat. This fisherman supposedly brought him to their house, and then left to call me. But when I arrived here, my son was nowhere to be seen.
Anything else?
Clearly, something suspicious occurred inside the house. I suggest you stop dawdling and go see for yourself.
Yeah, where's the fisherman's house?
Where's the house where this all happened?
For Kay's sake, I thought you were a private eye. We're standing right in front of it.
Where's the lifeboat?
You mentioned a lifeboat. Is it still around?
Yes. Face the house, then to the left is a beach that borders a fence. You'll find it there.
It's
As much as I'm enjoying the weather, Mr. Throgmorton, it's time for me to get started.
Find my son, newcomer, and be quick about it.
yes, I'll have him in a jiffy. New Mind Palace Blue. Okay. Mind's Eye. Mind Palace. Investigation of the main case reveals clues for your Mind Palace. C. Press to open the casebook and switch to Mind Palace. Combine pairs of relevant clues to get evidence. So evidence is crucial information for the case. It's added to the casebook. Or deductions, which are these explain nuances of the case. They are displayed in the Mind Palace. Some deductions can be interpreted differently. This can lead to different conclusions. Discover all possible conclusions to fully understand the case, but it's up to you how to solve it. That's pretty cool, actually. So, Mind Palace. We have a new thing. Throgmorton Innsmouth feud. The Throgmorton and Innsmouth are in an ongoing feud, which we know. Albert returned unstable. Albert Throgmorton behaved strangely after returning from the sea. He was mad, violent, and spoke gibberish. Most request. Robert Throgmorton wants to find his son Albert, who went missing in the port after returning from an expedition to the sea. He was found barely conscious by a fisherman on the shore, who brought him to his house. The fisherman says that Albert was mentally afflicted and acted aggressively before disappearing. Robert arrived to investigate and is now standing in front of the house in question. Until he's found, Robert won't allow anyone to leave the port, and he won't help me. A key to the room at the Devil's Reef Hotel. Okay. So this is my thing. Okay. Maybe where I'm staying. Johannes van der Berg. I'll try and pronounce it like Johannes van der Berg or something. But excuse me if I pronounce it correctly. Said that I need to find a person in the Oakmont port by the name of Robert Throgmorton. Supposedly he can help me with my visions. Letter from J. Vanderberg. Should the outburst of hysteria and visions? Yes, that's what we already read. That's what we found in the thing. Okay, well, let's go check out the place.
Don't do anything stupid, newcomer. And keep your hands where I can see them.
Oh,
I've
so
said
friendly.
everything I know.
You still talk to him?
I gave you clear instructions, did I not?
Yes, you did. Let's go. Can I open it? Oh, just can push it open. Flashlight have a battery? I hope not. Alright, fisherman's house. Smells great in here. So, we are looking for clues. Oh, scared the shit out of me. Jesus.
Let's see what you find, newcomer.
What is he doing?
Hello? Hey, can you hear me?
Oh, my head. What? Who are you? Are you police? I've already told them everything.
It's okay. I'm Charles Reed, Private Eye. Mr. Throgmorton hired me to find his son.
Oh, okay. What do you want?
Yeah, tell me what happened.
I want to know what happened here. Every detail.
I don't remember much. Me, Paul, and Lewis, we were here. This is our house. Barry was outside, on his business. Then he came back carrying Throgmorton's son. He was unconscious, barely breathing. Barry left again to call Mr. Robert.
Then what?
We put the guy in Lewis's room. Then he started to make these horrible sounds and... okay. My head began to burst, and he woke up. And after that, I don't remember a thing, just dreams. Drowned streets, a sleeping giant, a voice that called me...
That sounds familiar.
Who are you?
Tell me about yourself.
Name's Will Hammond. I'm a fisherman. We all are. Live here together. Me, poor fella Paul, Barry, and Innsmouther Lewis Flynn. We moved here after the flood. I worked on the railroad, but the rail ain't kicking anymore, so I started fishing. It was at or starve.
Okay, and where are they?
Where are all the other guys?
That's Paul there on the floor. Kay be with him. Barry's outside with Mr. Throgmorton. Lucky rascal missed everything. And I have no idea what Lewis or Throgmorton's son got to. Starting to suspect the worst.
What happened to Paul?
Do you know how Paul died?
I don't know. When I pulled myself together, he was already gone. Kay have mercy on his soul.
Yeah, who's Kay?
Who is this K you keep mentioning?
Outsiders, show some respect. Kay is our lord, our light, our love.
Sorry, I didn't know.
Yeah, I gotta
I'll
go.
leave you to it. Take care of yourself, Will.
Please, detective, sir, tell me the truth. Could it be me? Did I kill Paul? Or Kay? Did I kill him?
I don't know yet, Will. The police will stop anyone coming in or out of here, so I suggest you just try and get some rest.
I'm afraid of what I might dream.
Which is acceptable. So, I do wonder if the majority of the clues are gonna be... Oh,
Choo choo.
if the majority of clues are gonna be from talking to people or things that I can pick up. Metal scrap. Alright. I mean, this isn't much of a place, to be honest.
I'm surprised they don't have someone's portrait here.
Mind's Eye. Press to activate. Oh. It's not. Okay. Stings, controls, Mind Eye. Mind Eye isn't activated. What do we link it to? I don't know. Left out. Also, if we are here, I might as well turn camera sensitivity down a bit. See if this is better. Nah, that's a bit better. What does it show us? Nothing.
Glenna, Nehri, Glenna, Gebhal, Nugulina.
Okay, he's floating. Okay, I get it back. Okay. Ooh. That was trippy. So can I do it with this too? Oh, this doesn't seem to have anything.
Never seen knives like this before. Masterful work.
So do I
Seems
have
like Prohibition hasn't affected Oakmont too much.
to do
Sounds
with
like
it?
Prohibition hasn't affected
Everything?
Oakmont too much.
How do I know?
So that's what an Innsmouther looks like.
Okay, so maybe I can just try it on everything? Come on.
I'm surprised they don't have someone's portrait here.
Okay. So the guy was floating.
I can barely recognize the face of the poor fella. He was beaten to a pulp.
Oh. What's that? What is happening? Can I do
can
this?
barely recognize the face of the poor fella. He was beaten to a pulp.
Well, there was a guy here.
Choo choo. There was a fierce fight here, but someone tried to flee.
What the hell is that? Hmm? Why does it tell me to press T? Oh, Mind's Eye allows you to see the unseen. Use Mind's Eye whenever you see distortion in the corners of the screen and hear a ringing sound. It may reveal images of the past, illusions, omens, or tracks that are otherwise invisible. Images of the past have an activation zone. See above. Huh? What the hell?
Take this, ape face.
Okay. They shot him. He threw a barrel on his head.
Yeah, run!
Okay. It's in the other room.
What's happening?
Okay, let's see what we have here.
1.
What's happening? What's
1,
happening?
2.
Take this, ape-face.
Shoots him. And then runs out.
Yeah, run!
When Albert Throgmorton woke up, he was not himself. He attacked the fishermen, and his hysteria spread to them. When he got wounded, he fled.
Okay. Let's go to the Mind Palace, I guess. Albert attacked the fishermen. Albert Throckmorton attacked the fishermen at their house as soon as he regained consciousness. Lewis shot without warning. When Albert Throckmorton became aggressive, Lewis, an Innsmouth fisherman, immediately started shooting at him. The fisherman suffered a sudden psychotic outbreak after Albert Throckmorton regained consciousness. And Albert fled when wounded. Albert Throckmorton fled from the fisherman's house after he was wounded. So there were 3 fishermen in the house when Albert woke up, but I found only 2 of them. Alright. Will Hammond's testimony. Will Hammond, a fisherman, lives with 3 other colleagues, Barry Paul and an Innsmouther named Lewis Flynn. Will told me that Barry found the unconscious Albert Throckmorton and brought him to their house. Before leaving to inform Robert Throckmorton, Albert woke up and started making horrible sounds. His hysteria seemed to spread to Will, who began to see visions similar to mine. When he recovered, he found Paul dead on the floor, and there was no trace of Albert or Lewis. He doesn't remember anything beyond that. And house brawl. A fisherman brought unconscious Albert Throckmorton to his house and left. When Albert woke up, he caused an outburst of hysteria and attacked the rest of the fishermen. One of the fishermen shot him and Albert fled through a hole in the wall. Okay. So I guess we figured it out.
Let's see what you find, newcomer.
At least we figured out something. Not sure how though. Apparently I have mystical powers. Shells, gunpowder.
The book is damp and damaged, but clearly well cared for. The book is damp and damaged, but clearly well cared for.
Ask me to go to my Mind Palace again. Reductions. Oh. So. Albert returned unstable, no. So, where is it that... As soon as he regained consciousness, the fisherman suffered a sudden psychotic outbreak after Throckmorton regained consciousness. So... no. Oh. Wait, is this the second part or the... like the fisherman and Lewis shot without warning, no? Wait, maybe I'm not getting it. Albert fled when wounded. Who shot without warning? No. Wait, I'm not understanding. Albert attacked the fisherman. This one is already wrong. One fisherman is missing. Albert returned unstable. Albert Throckmorton was dangerous. Albert Throckmorton was dangerous and posed a threat to Lewis Flynn and his fellow fishermen. Okay. Is that now... Oh, we have skills too. Oh, you have a map. Oh, that's cool. I love that. In any case. So... Lewis shot without warning? No. Some psychotic outbreak? Lewis shot without warning? No. I can track down Albert. Albert and the fisherman named Lewis fled the scene after the fight in the house. I can track them using my supernatural sense. Abductions. I mean, yes. Oh. So this is the mind palace and this is the reductions that we made. Okay, okay. Unstable. Yeah. Albert spread hysteria around him. Albert Throckmorton spread some sort of psychic influence which made everyone nearby suffer hysteria. Can we... No. Can't link those. Lewis shot without warning. Ongoing feud. Anti-Throckmorton sentiment. As an Innsmouter, Lewis and his people suffered at the hands of the Throckmortons. That could be a reason to hate him. Oh, we did a thing. Albert and the fisherman named Lewis fled the scene after the fight in the house. I can track them using my supernatural sense. So... Follow the omens. Mind's Eye can reveal omens that guide your way. Follow them to find new evidence. Probably no omens in here. I mean, he went through the wall. And... still tells me to go here, so I don't know. Let's see what's going on upstairs again. Yes.
There was a fierce fight here, but someone tried to flee.
So yeah, he ran out. And then what? Do I have to do the same? This way? Oh, I can just follow them. This way? Running? Running more? Oh. That's trippy. Shell casing.
So the fisherman pursued Albert, even let off a few shots.
So, what is in the Mind Palace? Yeah, Albert fled when wounded, and Lewis pursued Albert. Lewis may have wanted to kill Albert outright because he was a Throckmorton, rather than just drive him off. What the What is that? Are you kidding me? Is that like... Jesus, and that's normal here? Okay.
Even though Albert was wounded, he managed to climb that high. Robert wasn't exaggerating when he said he raised him strong.
Can we climb up? Oh, yes we can. Inside.
There's something in the pocket.
Bloodstained note. Lewis, please, just give me one more week. I know I owe you, but I'm underwater like everyone else right now. I don't yet have enough stock to operate the bar smoothly with the fuss snooping about the port. But don't worry, I've struck a nice deal with the proper people and should have a steady supply channel soon. Just one more week and I'll return everything with a double interest. Peter. New Mind Palace queue? Huh? Was that what they're trying to show us? A note? Oh, I can't use it? Okay. Can't open it. Well, I guess we have to go down. Anything in this crate? No, only fish.
The blood is fresh. Whomever it belongs to could not have got far.
Padlocks. Padlocks and weak planks can be broken with a shot or melee attack. Okay. And how do I melee attack?
The door won't budge.
Okay. Melee attack E.
Door won't budge.
Oh no. Oh, he has the same face. That must be him, right? What the fuck's that? Oh my god! Oh. Fucking die! What the fuck? Are there more? Just double tap him? Okay. Jesus. Oh, didn't mean to do that.
One fatal round through the forehead. That's no accident. This was deliberate.
He's on fish hooks or meat hooks. What do you mean it's deliberate? Lewis left the crime scene. Bar owner is indebted to Lewis. Albert was murdered. I mean, if you are indebted to someone and they murder you, then you won't get it back, right? So what if we do this? No. Okay. Lewis may be at the bar. Lewis, the insmouter that killed Albert Throckmorton, may be hiding in the bar and opened the port. Albert was murdered. Yes. Like a whale or something? Oh, can I do special vision on him?
One fatal round through the forehead.
No.
That's no accident. This was deliberate.
Oh, I can climb up here. Okay. That's pretty good. So he was here. So now we have to find the bar. So does the green mean that we completed it? And the yellow that we still have to do it? I mean, let's try and talk to the guys again. See what they say. I mean, we found them, so yeah, I've seen some strange creatures around.
Mr. Throgmorton, I've encountered something.
What? I don't have all day.
Some unusual creatures. And they sure weren't friendly.
You've seen a wild beast, Mr. Reed. I'm somewhat surprised to see you still alive. Those unsettling things appeared after the flood. I've commissioned a few studies on them, but we know little more than when we started. They're aggressive, but fortunately, not immune to gunfire.
Yeah, I like that firsthand.
Try to avoid them when possible. And when you can't, keep your weapons handy.
In any case, your son was murdered.
Mr. Throgmorton, I'm afraid I have bad news.
No.
Yeah, I found your son in the basement of a nearby warehouse. I'm sorry, but he was murdered. Shot in the head and the body hidden.
No. It cannot be true. No, no, no. I don't believe it. No.
Yeah, I'm sorry for your loss.
My condolences, Mr. Throgmorton. I had hoped for a happier outcome.
Your condolences will not bring him back. So much of our blood spilled for nothing. So much effort in vain. My poor Albert. Tell me you know who did it. I want to look him in the eyes. Make him beg for mercy.
Well, I can't be sure yet.
I don't know exactly. I have some suspects, but I need to investigate further.
What kind of private eye are you?
A thorough one. When I find him, I'll tell you.
Fine. No one leaves the port until then. Find me that dirtbag and I'll help you with anything you need.
Anything? Anyways, let's go to the bar. So this still isn't green, so I'm not sure. Like, did we miss something? Something super obvious, maybe? I really thought we got everything here.
My head. I still hear those voices.
I can barely recognize the face of the poor fella. He was beaten to a pulp.
That's where the train is. Broken mirror. I think the game is telling us we missed something, but yeah. I mean, we can't find it. See, that one is green. And this one... Sharon. Wait. This is where we talked from.
Now get out.
Wait, maybe... No, he won't talk. So... The bar. Can I... One, two, three. Oh, under the keel bar. Okay. But this is not it, right? Under the keel bar. This way. Bar under the keel.
Hey, got a spare bullet, fella? I ain't eaten in days.
I'm sorry, man. I'd love to help you. Lewis.
Stay alert. Monsters lurk underground. They're everywhere.
Okay.
Ugh, I'll miss the carpenter's food giveaway with this darn port closure. Welcome to Under the Keel. What do you want?
Yeah, I want to find Lewis. Yeah, I'm not gonna ask about the creatures.
I'm looking for a man by the name of Lewis Flynn. Any chance he's here?
Yeah. Even if I knew, I don't rat to newcomers.
You want him gone? I can help.
As it happens, I know you owe a debt to Mr. Flynn. Trouble is, I found your note near the dead body of Albert Throgmorton, son of Robert. So, it seems Lewis is in trouble. Might have even come here to hide. But you hand him over and he won't be back to collect what you owe. Get me?
Throck. That would explain the blood. Fine. If it gets me out of this mess, you can have him.
So?
He's upstairs. Here's the key. You gotta promise to deal with him, once and for all. But save the shooting for outside, huh?
Smart man. There's your good deed for the day.
Goodbye. So, how do I... How do I... Skills? Hard-boiled detective. Give an extra bullet loaded, gaining a chance to deal double damage with a pistol. Chance 10%. Rise a knowledge point. Okay. And how do I equip it? Oh, I have it equipped. There we go. Okay, so I have to aim it and then shoot it through. Said he was upstairs, right? Is that him?
What the? Get the... Oh.
Oh, relax, relax. Nope. Not him, I guess. Why is there a hole here? Hello, Lewis.
Hey, who are you? What are you doing?
Charles Reed, private investigator. Mr. Throgmorton hired me to find his son Albert, so I think you know why I'm here.
Throg. That darn bartender. It was all that crazy ape's fault. You hear me?
Calm down. I only want to speak, for now. But no, if you reach for your gun, you'll hit the floor faster than you can say poetic justice.
I got nothing to hide.
Why does he look like that? What the fuck? Killed Albert, why?
You shot to kill. No warning, no second chances. You pursued Albert even after he fled. Why?
I can't remember it. When he woke, it was like a bloody mist descended over me. First thing I recall after is that darn warehouse and me covered in blood. I had no idea what happened, though. I suspected it had something to do with that ape. Turns out, I was right.
How did it all happen?
Start at the beginning. What happened?
We were in our house, me, Paul, and Will. Barry'd gone to the sea. Though I told him that it would only bring bad luck. If he'd listened to me, we'd all still be alive.
Come on, Lewis. Focus.
Right. Well, Barry dragged that damn ape to our house. He was bragging about how much Mr. Throgmorton would give us for saving his son. But that ape, he was out cold. Then woke in an instant and started screaming, attacking us. After that, can't remember a thing.
Why do you people hate the Throgmortons?
I hear there's a bit of a feud between the Innsmouthers and the Throgmortons. Care to fill me in?
Those apes hated us from the moment we arrived in Oakmont. Our home was destroyed. We just needed a place to stay. The Blackwood Grand family sheltered us, but others were not as hospitable. We needed jobs, food, and medicine. The city denied it all.
And so?
We had to fight for every crumb of bread. And those Throgmortons in their high castle only made our life harder, always conspiring behind our backs, always setting people against us. I'd love to see them suffer like we suffered.
What's a grand family?
You mentioned a grand family. What do you mean?
So you're a newcomer, huh? Explains a lot.
Yeah, a newcomer with a gun. Answer the question.
Okay. People here are crazy about bloodlines and tradition and reputation. The head honchos of Oakmont are called the Grand Families. There's the Carpenters, who control most of the city's underworld, the Blackwoods, who share kin with Innsmouthers through the Marsh family.
And let me guess, the Throgmortons.
Right, those filthy apes. Now that most of the Blackwoods are gone, there's nobody left to protect us Innsmouthers.
Alright. Yes, so your actions looked deliberate.
The things you did to Albert don't look like a bloody rage. A fatal shot to the head, a hidden body. One might start to wonder if it was deliberate.
I don't know what to say. I wasn't myself.
So?
I think I've got all I need.
Please, Mr. Reed, don't tell Throgmorton about me. I know I'm in no position to ask. I didn't want to do whatever it is I did. Honest, have mercy, please. I have a family. Without me, they'll starve.
I'll think about it.
This is not exactly cut and dry. I need some time to think.
Perhaps I can offer something to grease your grinds. I still have a few bullets on me.
No?
You think you're the first person to offer me a bribe?
Please, Mr. Reed.
Now, don't try my patience further, Mr. Flynn.
So... Oh, all evidence collected. So it doesn't really matter whether he thinks he's like... how to say it? Like, he still did it, right? And then, like, the court would, like, shit, what's the word? Like, rule his sentence. It's not up to me. That would be insane. Lewis was aware of his actions. Lewis was aware of what he was doing during the fight with Albert Throckmorton. Lewis was mentally afflicted and couldn't entirely control his actions. I do think it's the right one. Yeah. Lewis was under mental influence. Lewis killed Albert Throckmorton while under some sort of mental influence. He couldn't control his actions and thus can be blamed for Albert's death. I could try and cover for him, or else Robert Throckmorton will have his head. Yeah. Can I... Okay, so it does it automatically? Okay. What
Please, I told you the truth, I swear.
Okay. I believe you. I don't often do. Let's go and talk to him. Now there's two of them. Alright, man. The murderer is dead. The murderer is at the bar.
Just as I suspected, the Innsmouther Lewis is responsible for your son's murder. He's hiding at the local bar. Just ask the bartender. Seems like he had a bone to pick with your family and took it out on Albert.
Oh, that scum won't be getting off easy. The whole city shall see what happens when you cross the Throgmortons. Justice, bittersweet as it is, shall be served. It's rare for a newcomer to make himself so useful. Thank you.
Mr. Throgmorton, I hate to press you, but do you think you could help me now?
Yes, you've earned it. Kay, to think a newcomer barely off the boat solves a crime the police couldn't, but I digress. Remind me, what brought you to Oakmont?
Also, on another note, they did actually capture, quote-unquote, his son to get a ransom for it, right? Or a finder's fee for him, right? So they didn't do it. Like, they didn't have proper intent. Like, they were gonna do something like morally ambiguous already, right? So how trustworthy are they to begin with, right? I'm trying to find the source of my visions. Yes.
I think I'm going mad, Mr. Throgmorton. I see things, visions, and I need it to stop. I was drawn here, or guided, or I don't know. But I believe the source of this madness is here, in Oakmont.
You're not wrong, Mr. Reed. An inexplicable hysteria spread through Oakmont after the flood. I funded an expedition to explore recent geological activity that may be responsible.
Why a geological expedition?
A geological expedition? I'm not sure I follow.
I have reason to believe the Flood and this madness have the same source. As above, so below. So I sent men to find out.
You think the Flood is unnatural?
You mentioned the Flood. You think it's more than just a natural disaster.
You weren't here, Mr. Reed. What happened defied scientific explanation.
Okay, and you link between visions and hysteria?
Do these cases of hysteria involve shared visions as well?
Since the Flood, many Oakmonters have had similar nightmares. Indeed, Professor Doe, the expedition leader, complained of them herself.
Waterlogged ruins with unnatural architecture. A sleeping giant, drowned streets, and a voice calling from the depths.
Her words exactly. She proposed the expedition, desperately wanting to find the cause.
So, any discoveries so far?
Has your expedition found anything?
I do not know. Albert was part of it. His passing cannot be coincidence. Why was he alone at the port? And where are the others?
The murder and the expedition are linked?
Do you think your son was killed because the expedition uncovered something?
Is it so hard to believe? I had no news for a week, then Albert, the only one I could trust, comes ashore and is killed.
It does sound suspicious.
Mr. Reed, I want you to find out what's going on. I expect you're as interested in the expedition's results as I am.
Tell me more about the expedition.
If I'm going to look into this, I'll need to know more. Where should I start?
I'll give you the address of the expedition's headquarters and a key.
That's all you can tell me?
Let me be clear, Reed. You do not speak to me like that again.
I'm sorry, Mr. Throckmorton. I just meant the more I know, the better.
I am a busy man. I funded the research, but left all preparations to Professor Doe and Albert. When you've finished, come see me at the Throgmorton family manor. It's in Old Grove. Here, I'll show you.
Alright, let's talk payment.
What about my expenses?
They will be reimbursed after you complete your task. And of course, you've earned some compensation for your work here at the port. I'll also include a fair advance in bullets.
Bullets?
The dollar lost its use here, Mr. Reed. After the Flood, Oakmont returned to bartering. Bullets mean more than bills.
This is actually that was very common in the early years of when the United States was founded. Like they would pay like $1 was one bullet. That's actually still why shots are called shots, because they would pay a bullet for them. Alright.
I gave you clear instructions,
Oh, I'm sorry.
Did I not?
I'm sorry. So, we go... Oh, we found the bar? Under the keel bar? Oakland City Port? Alright. Lost at Sea. Robert Throckmorton funded an expedition to discover the origin of the mass hysteria gripping Oakmont. The expedition was to explore the seabed near Oakmont. Contact with the expedition was soon lost. Albert Throckmorton was the only known survivor. He was subsequently murdered. I was hired to find any other expedition members that are alive. Throckmorton will be waiting for my report in his manor in the southern Old Grove. Gave me a key to the expedition's headquarters. It is in the northern cover site at the crossroad of Asher Road and Hubert Avenue. Right. So, I'm actually really enjoying this. So we will probably finish this, or at least continue playing this. And for today, that was it. We're gonna take a break. So thank you all for watching, and I'll see you next time.